I would really recommend, like, if you want to come to India for medical treatment, Medivisor is highly recommended for people who will look after you when you come here. Mulavinaka, my name is Ateca. This is my husband Henry. We're from Fiji, came here through BSP Life, through insurance in India for treatment. About 1 or 2 years back, I was having complication breathing through my nostril left side. And then after a few checks, I went to the hospital for scanning, MRI and CT scan. And they found out that there was a mass inside my nose, just below my brain. They did a biopsy and it kept coming back inconclusive. So we asked if we could come overseas for further treatment. From the time we arrived at Delhi, Medivisor was there at the airport to wait for us. They have been exceptional, and they waited for us at the airport, took us to our hotel, dropped us off at the hotel. They would be there every time to come and pick us up from the hotel, bring us to the hospital if we had to come and have checks done. So on the day we arrived, we stayed at the Radisson, and the day after we had to rest. 2 days after that, we started with our checks at Max Hospital. So they picked us up from there, took us to Max. We had initial checks done, MRI, another round of MRI, CT scans. I was admitted on the 29th of December into Max Hospital for my biopsy, and the doctors came and told us that the biopsy results came out and the tumor or the mass was benign, meaning it wasn't cancerous. They were able to treat it with medication to help it shrink. So we were discharged 2 days later from hospital, and Medivisor was there to help us with everything, like moving around in the hospital because we were from Fiji. There's a language barrier here. They were there to translate and did everything for us, from taking us to the hospital, booking all our appointments with the doctors. Medivisor have been very good from the time we were greeted at the airport up until now. They've been our go-to person. I would really recommend, like, if you want to come to India for medical treatment, Medivisor is highly recommended for people who will look after you when you come here.
Hey Mula, my name is Henry from Nandi. Coming all the way here to India to support my wife, who was sent here for medical treatment with a mass in her left nostril. Thankful to be met at the airport by Medivisor Health. We were in good hands with Deepak from the start. Got a bouquet of flowers for my wife. That was a good touch. Felt really welcomed here into India. And then the transport from there to the Radisson Hotel, where we've been billeted till today. A 5-star hotel, well looked after. And then we started our treatments after 2 days of rest from the traveling that we've been doing from Fiji. Just thankful to Medivisor for looking after us, especially our case manager, Chahat. Very tiny Indian girl, but very aggressive when she gets to the hospital. Everything was just a very smooth flow with all her help, and we couldn't have been in a better place with Medivisor India treatment for being with us. They've been with us from the day we set foot on India at the airport, and they're still with us today. And we couldn't have done it better with Medivisor looking after us. From the day we had the treatment, she went in for operation, and we're so glad. It was a big relief when the doctors came back and said that it wasn't cancerous. That was the biggest relief of this trip. And just to share the better good news was tumor could be shrunk with just the medication, no further treatment. So it was just a surgery from the biopsy, and what we were told at the beginning was surgery for biopsy and then further surgery for the removal. But after the first surgery, that there won't be any further treatment, it's just be done by medication. So we're here just another 2 weeks just to see, be for review, and then we'll see from there. And if the medication's working perfectly, and then it'll be time to head back home. But thank you to Medivisor for all that they're doing, making our stay much more easier here in India with guidance and the help, and couldn't have done it better without Medivisor being in between, translating and taking us to the hospital, recommending places where to go and get our meals and all that. And yeah, so thankful to Medivisor. Deepak, Chahat, the rest of the team at Medivisor, thumbs up to all you're doing. Keep up the good work. And for those that are coming for medical treatment, I really recommend do it through Medivisor. They'll help you along the way, from the time you get off the plane, the time they take you back to the airport, board your plane back to go home.